Fellas and ladies, what's going on? Billy Spoke here. What's good? I hope everybody is well. Y'all staying blessed and safe out here. Please stay in the house. It's nothing good out here for us at the moment. Have your fun, but make sure you staying safe. So there is this man right here that you're looking at. If you're watching this video, thank you for tuning in, by the way. His name is Gil Scott Heron. Well, his name is Gil Scott Heron. He was a poet, a singer, rapper. To me, that's what he was. I'm not gonna I always say this, but I'm not gonna make this one too long because I want to speak about some things. So about a couple months ago, I had heard this song on the radio, and I had been a little fan of this man, some of his poetry, his writings, and everything like that. But I never had heard this song. So when I heard this song on the radio, I was like, wait, let me listen. So I Shazammed it, and I immediately started reading the lyrics and listening to it. And it hit me. It hit me. And my people, what do I always say? These celebrities, people who were entertainers, there is a message in a lot of the things that they do and that they have left for us if they're no longer here on earth. So when I heard this song, and when just the title itself, The Revolution will not be televised. And I'm going to say this, you don't hear Caucasian people saying the revolution will be televised. You always hear a black person saying the revolution will not be televised. So you have to know that there's a deeper meaning to that phrase, to that saying. When I hear it, it makes me think about this. This is what I want to talk about as well. Wait, but let me not get off topic. His whole catalog in itself had a message in it. And I don't want to, I guess, always tie in everything together to be with the elites, but he was with them. He was down with them, but he left us a message in his writings. The powers that be only let them tell but so much because they know what will happen. And I'm going to come and do a separate video on him because his career is very interesting to me. They also say he was I've done a bit of digging, a little bit on him. And they say he was a teacher here in Washington, D.C. at UDC, but I don't even think it was called UDC at that time. So I'm going to go really do some digging and research on this man and see who he really was, because he had a real message. I'm going to keep saying a real woke message in his music. And it makes me question, like, how far in, see, it's different levels to being with the powers that be. So I'm like, how far in was he? Because I know, they don't let you say but so much. But the things he would say in his poetry, I'm like, and they say, it is true that the powers that be do write a lot of their thing. A lot of these puppets and entertainers' music. That's true. But his is just something about it. I'm like, I don't see a white man being able to say this. I don't hear Jews being able to come up with this because they know they're enslaved. So yeah, it's just really interesting. I think y'all will enjoy the breakdown I'm gonna do on him, Mr. Gil Scott Heron. So yeah, I want to get into, to wrap that part about it, I want to get into what I believe that's this saying, the revolution will not be televised, means. Let me get into that right now. The revolution will not be televised. Oh, man. When I hear that term, I don't think you, my people, my melanated black ones, who this channel was dedicated to, who I'm putting in a lot of work for y'all and us, so we can make a difference and start making some noise out here. And I want to share this with y'all. Have y'all not been seeing and paying attention to a lot of the black brothers and sisters who are on YouTube, Instagram, and out here in these streets, actually preaching the same things I'm preaching, saying the same things that I'm saying. Who the ones who are gonna be brave enough to when this mass shooting try to come to the hood? Oh no, it's not gonna be. We're gonna be in silent. It's gonna make us stay in the house even more. Though it's not nothing out here for us at the moment. You're not gonna just keep coming to the hood, white people, and thinking you gonna beat on us, thinking you gonna take over, and we not gonna do anything. This may sound crazy to y'all, but this is true. There's an army of we black brothers and black sisters who are not afraid of them anymore, rising, and we've been rising, and we were put here as chosen ones. Chosen ones. Y'all may not know what that means, but an older brother actually told me, young man, you were chosen one. You better use your gift for greatness. Use it. He said, and he told me too, stop giving that game that you give on your Instagram story and put it on a platform. That's one of the reasons why I have Billy Spoke today, because of that advice that he was giving me. So it's brothers like him who know what type of time I'm on. And you think he not on the same time? And he's older, got years on me. Could be my grandfather dang near. I love talking to older brothers like that because it lets me know there's still a lot of militant men out here. Though I like what I like, I'm still a man. I'm not no bitch. I don't want to be a woman. Hear that? So when it comes to my community and our community, black people, we got to start learning how to stick back together, because there's a lot of division right now that ain't good, because you see they coming for us. And it's not even take the powers that be out of it. Look how much racism we deal at work. We deal when we just stepping outside the house. We can't even claim the hood no more. We can't even have our own neighborhood anymore. Now they come into our own spot, our space. That's supposed to be home, being racist to us. That's a shame. We should be embarrassed by that. We got to hold on to the last bit of what we have. That's one meaning that of the revolution will not be televised. There's an army that's going to keep rising. There's men who are going to stand in front of the women to make sure they good. There's women who are going to stand beside we black men and make sure that we good. Make sure that we good while we out here making sure we keep the hood together. That's my plan. I want to save enough money to at least put a center somewhere, to at least, I want to move out of the hood. I'm going to move out of the hood, of course. It's nothing here. But I'm at least, for the people who feel content, okay, I'm not going to judge you. But let's put something here for them. We don't have no after school programs for the kids, the youth. They keep getting killed. They fighting each other. Mothers at home, drugged out. Fathers not there, drugged out. Again, no judgment, but you can't keep doing your kids like that. We got to start looking back out for the youth. How our elders made sure we went to our after school programs, kept us out the streets, kept us out of trouble until we got to the age where we wanted to be grown. And they like, okay, I'm not going to chase after you. You going to learn the hard way, because they give us the discipline and the awareness, but sometimes you do have to let somebody learn on their own. That's how my mother let me learn. She had her she had her foot on my neck, of course, because I'm still here breathing today. Without that woman, I don't know where I would be. Shout out to my mother. She ain't raised no fool. She didn't. So saying that to say, kids, they need to start being protected a bit more. That's one of my goals, to make sure the youth has something, because it starts from childhood. We're not going to keep teaching them wrong things, bringing them up in immaturity, toxicity, stress. No, they deserve peace. They deserve love. So with the new army that's here, that's going to rise, we got to make sure the babies eat well, Eat the correct things. Get the right knowledge. Go to bed with the right knowledge, the right discipline, the right love. It's coming, y'all. The revolution will not be televised. Think even deeper, my people. Think even deeper. When you hear that, that means something will not be on TV, right? I told you there's messages always in these people's careers. There is going to be a time, it might sound foreign to you now, but there will be a time people will come back and say, oh man, Chris called it, or anybody called it. I'm not the only one who say these things. There will be a time in the near future, I don't know if we will ever be able to see it, but that electronics, all of this technology, it won't be here no more. They have the power to take this all away if they want to right now. But we have ways around of saving these things. There's ways around it. You better start going back to the root of when we was coming up, burning a CD. You like a podcast that somebody's talking real on, you better get a CD and burn it. So that way, when you 89 and you want to go back to what was happening, you just want to listen and feel good and listen to the mark that we all in this new army was making, you got our voices right there on that CD, a USB, a laptop, something to keep this stuff alive, keep it rotating. Because it ain't going to be here forever. Know that. The television is not going to be here forever. There's going to be a time to where people get tired of hearing about COVID, hearing about all this bad news going on around them, and they're going to turn it off. And then see the message again in that. When they turn it off, now it's not going to be all over. We don't have the phones. Now it's not going to be all over. That means when we start fighting back, when we blacks, the melanated black kings and queens, I got tears coming to my eyes for real. Like I'm choking up talking about this because this is real and this is deep. When they start feeling that we coming back for ours, we gonna fight again. The ancestors, the militant blood that's in us, the slave blood that's in us, that sweat, blood, and tears that our ancestors had to go through for you Jewish white men, when they start feeling that, it ain't going to be no TV around. That's why I'm saying the time and the power we have, we better grab it, grab a hold of it and hold on to it tightly because they want us up out of here. That's why we got to rise. I need all my black brothers. I don't care how crazy I sound to you. I need all y'all to stand with me. This YouTube platform I want to build, I need all y'all to stand with me. Be behind me. I go in the front. I don't care because they not going to keep taking over what's ours without us saying anything. And I feel since I can't go out there, well, I can go out there and make some noise. But right now, YouTube is what I need to do. I know what I'm doing because this stuff reaches people. It does. That's why it's called a platform. It's worldwide. It spreads. It ain't going to be televised. When we start, again, fighting back, nobody's not going to be able to see it. And it's going to get even deeper because now, then when it's not televised, who you going to call to come save you? What protest are you going to be able to show to energy harvest the community? All you going to hear is at a point in time what our ancestors had was word of mouth. The bruises, the pain that we will give them, that we feel to this day, that I feel. I know I'm not the only one that be feeling some type of way about certain things that's going on. Certain things that we in the black community that can control on our own without them, and certain things that they do to us. I'm not the only one who feels some type of way. Start saying you feel some type of way. For real. Because our opinion matters. They say Black Lives Matter. Then anything Chris Carter says about anything that's going on in this world, it shouldn't bother you. If a Black Lives Matter, I'm a black man. You a black woman. You a black man listening to me. Gil Scott Heron, his message, he was telling us to wake up. Wake up. Wake up, brothers. Wake up, sisters. He had a real message. And I'm gonna say this too. When honestly gonna be addressing we black brothers a lot on this channel, because the YouTube world, they have a lot of women, and the women who are who inspire me a lot on YouTube. So when you have a lot of women who are already dedicating to other women, I want to dedicate this channel to men, good and bad. Good and not like dedicate badness, but just, when we make mistakes and stuff, it's just going to be a safe place. Beyond anything that I'm speaking on, we going to be a family. I love how, like I say, I like what I like, but straight men, they don't really be having a problem with me. Some of them do. I'm not going to sit there and lie. But a lot of the times they be like, dang, he cool. He ain't touching me. Like, I don't want you. What I need you for? If you like me, you like me. And I know what you like. Like, it don't ever got to be, this. No, I'm good. Trust me. There's plenty of men out here. Excuse me, I'm not trying to make anybody uncomfortable. But like I said, we a family. We family. Family don't do each other like that. We black people, we got to wake up. It's time we stop starving ourselves because we feel like this is all we deserve. All we deserve is $15 an hour. All we deserve is $7 an hour. All we deserve is the hood, to live in filth, trash, to have more than one child walking around. And I'm not saying kids aren't a beautiful thing, but y'all know how they portray the hood. Just a whole bunch of kids running around who gonna be struggling and striving their whole life. That's honestly what has been seen in the hood. I want to make a difference for myself in my life, because I don't want that to be my story anymore. I don't want to be that being who just feels like I have to accept working a 9-to-5 every day and not have fun, not have some downtime, not have my own anything. No, that's not the blood, sweat, and tears our black people who had to really fight the Jews hand in hand at a point in time before we was even able to walk the same sidewalk as them. That's not what they fought for us to still be here. They lost control, of course, because there was a point in time where this was ours. We had our own. And they lost it. They fought as hard as they could. But that's another rabbit hole on another video for another day. So, the revolution will not be televised. It surely won't. The army is here. It's powerful. It's powerful. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Because they can't keep doing it. They're not going to keep being able to do a mass shooting and get away with it. There's black men like me. I'm not, like I say, I don't have a problem with the police, but I dang sure am not afraid of one. For what? They bleed just like me. They just have an upper authority. They can come to me with the same respect. I'm human. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sir? They can come just like that. They don't have to be rude. They choose to be rude. They choose to be racist. They choose some of the other ones, people of color, they choose to be down with them. So it ain't never nothing to be scared of out here. Because if we start fighting back, then they know, oh, them brothers and sisters, they not playing no more. But too many times we fear them. We feel like, oh, they control everything, so we have to fear them. Excuse me? No. Who am I to fear them? I got this black skin, this curly hair, these full lips, these eyes, this black temple. So do you, black man. So do you, black queen. They want what's ours. You better start seeing what's in front of you. So I don't know why you would be scared of somebody that wants to be like you. I'm like, wait, they got it twisted. Ain't nothing to be scared of. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I don't want to make this too long. But my people, the army is here. The revolution will not be televised. Get that in your head. Learn what that means because it's a deep meaning. We think these messages, these songs are out here for just no reason. No, they're here for a reason. These people, some of these people were human beings. Some of these people did grow up around this stuff. They have the front row seat to what the elites are working on. When you see, for example, I shouldn't even be bringing this up on the same video, but I'm going to say this for example. When you see a Cardi B and Kamala Harris or any celebrity they're hanging together and stuff, trust me, they have deeper previews. That means they can mingle in the same circle. That means the elite group has to all tie in together. So they get to be around it and what they're working up on. And their music is what the people who control it, they pushed it out with that message. That's all I'm saying. So I can't wait. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I've been sick for the past week, but I can't wait to break him down and find deeper things about him because it's interesting. It's very interesting that I'm finding this man's deeper message at this time, at the time that we're in. So, yes, I hope everybody will be blessed. Be safe, people. I love my people a lot. Thank y'all for tuning in to Billy Spoke. Till the next rising.